Rich Dad, Poor Dad audiobook summary. Based on the book by Robert Kiyosaki. Most people spend their entire lives working for money. They wake up, go to work, get paid, and spend it all on bills, taxes, and things they hope will make them happy. Then the cycle repeats, year after year. But the wealthy play by a different set of rules. Instead of working for money, they make money work for them. They don't rely on a paycheck. They build assets that generate income whether they're working or not. This is the core lesson of Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, one of the most influential personal finance books of our time. In this summary, we'll explore the powerful ideas that separate the rich from the poor and how you can start applying them in your own life. Two fathers, two mindsets. Robert grew up with two father figures. His real father, his poor dad, was highly educated, held a government job, and believed in hard work and job security. But despite his education, he often struggled financially. His best friend's father, his rich dad, had little formal education but became one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. He owned businesses, invested in real estate, and understood how money really works. Poor Dad taught Robert the traditional path. Get good grades, find a safe job, and work your way up. Rich Dad taught him a different philosophy. Don't just work for money. Learn how money works so you can make it work for you. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. Most people are trapped by fear of not having enough and desire for nicer things. These emotions keep them working for money their whole lives, stuck in the rat race. The rich focus on creating assets that generate income even when they're not working. They don't rely solely on paychecks. They build businesses, invest, and let money become their employee. Lesson 2. Financial literacy. Earning more money doesn't solve financial problems. The real key is understanding assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket. Rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, businesses. Liabilities take money out. Mortgages, car loans, credit card debt. The wealthy focus relentlessly on acquiring assets first, which is why their wealth grows over time. Lesson 3. Mind your own business. Most people spend their lives building other people's businesses. Rich Dad's advice: always mind your own business. Even with a job, invest in your own ventures and assets. Financial independence comes when your own investments generate enough income to cover your expenses. Lesson 4. The power of corporations. Employees earn money, pay taxes, and then spend what's left. Corporations earn, spend on expenses, and only pay taxes on what remains. This gives them a massive advantage. Rich Dad stressed, learn the rules of money, taxes, and law, and use them to your advantage. Lesson 5. Work to learn, not to earn. Most people pick jobs based on salary. Rich Dad advised Robert to focus on skills instead. He once worked at Xerox not for money, but to learn sales. Skills that later helped him launch successful businesses. The more skills you have in sales, communication, management, investing, the more opportunities open up. Lesson 6. Overcoming obstacles. Even with knowledge, most people don't become rich because of 5 obstacles: fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance. Wealth requires courage, discipline, and humility to keep learning. Lesson 7. The mindset of the rich. Poor Dad often said, "I can't afford it." Rich Dad always asked, "How can I afford it?" That small change in language opens the door to solutions and opportunities. The rich see possibilities where others see dead ends. Conclusion. True wealth is freedom. At the heart of Rich Dad's lessons is freedom. Money itself is not the ultimate goal. Independence is. When your assets generate enough income to cover your expenses, you're free. You no longer trade time for money. You can choose how to spend your life. Robert realized his poor dad's path led to financial struggle, while Rich Dad's path led to independence. The difference wasn't luck, it was financial knowledge and mindset. And that brings us to the end of this summary of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If this short version inspired you, I highly recommend finding the full book online and reading it in detail. There's so much more to learn, and the lessons can truly change your financial future. And if you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. More book summaries are coming soon. Practical, powerful lessons you can listen to anytime. Remember, the poor work for money. The rich make money work for them.